Time is something everyone uses every day. But how is the correct time decided? This video will explain it in a simple way. What a day and a year are. How we split them into hours, minutes, and seconds. Why different places on Earth have different times, and how a special line in England helps the whole world agree on time. First, think about a day and a year. A day is the time it takes Earth to spin around once. When the side of Earth you are on faces the sun, it is daytime, and when it turns away, it is night. A year is the time it takes Earth to go all the way around the sun one time. So our basic units of time come from how Earth moves in space. Now, people needed smaller pieces of time to use in daily life. So they decided to divide one day into 24 equal parts called hours. Each hour is divided into 60 minutes, and each minute into 60 seconds. In real life, some days are a tiny bit longer or shorter because Earth does not move exactly the same speed all the time. To make things simple, we use the average day and say one day is exactly 24 hours long. Next, imagine the Earth covered in many lines running from the North Pole to the South Pole. These lines are called meridians, places that are on the same meridian see the sun highest in the sky at the same moment. So they share the same solar time. But if one place is to the east or west of another, its time is different. As you move across meridians, the time changes by about 1 hour for each line. One of these meridians is extra important. It goes through a place called Greenwich in England and is given the number 0. This special line is called the prime meridian. All other meridians are counted east or west from this line. Because of this, the time at Greenwich became the main starting time for the whole world. Many countries set their time zones using Greenwich as the reference. How do experts make sure this main time is correct? At the observatory in Greenwich, astronomers watch the sun or certain stars. They note the exact moment when the sun or a star passes over the prime meridian in the sky. Then they check and adjust their clocks to match that moment. This connects the clocks we use to the movements of the sun and stars. Other countries also help keep world time accurate. They have observatories that watch the sky and send out time signals by radio or other methods, so people can set their clocks. In the United States, this job is done by the Naval Observatory in Washington, D.C. They use very special, very exact clocks to keep the official time. These clocks are different from normal wall clocks. They use tiny pieces of a material called quartz. When electricity passes through the quartz, it vibrates very steadily like a very regular tiny drum. The clock uses these vibrations to count seconds. Because the quartz is so steady, these clocks can be off by less than 1/500th of a second in a whole day. That amazing accuracy is important for things like GPS, phone networks, and science. So when you look at the time on your watch, your phone, or your school clock, remember what is behind it. That simple number depends on Earth spinning and traveling around the sun, on the prime meridian in Greenwich, and on clever scientists using very accurate clocks. All of this works together so that people all over the world can agree on what time it is.